Family says Amazon shipped fake product, refuses refund until correct item returned. I bought a $4,000 bed and frame off Amazon. It was a set sold by Amazon. The delivery comes and I only got the mattress. I initiate a return and then they won't give me a refund because I only shipped back the mattress and not the bed frame. It took about 3 months to sort out. I know someone that received an empty box and Amazon refused to refund them because they won't return the item. I've gotten items a lot cheaper through manufacturers' websites, and I don't have to worry about the item being fake or being tampered with. I ordered a trendy low-end fitness watch, from a third-party supplier, I believe in China. In the package was a bag with the right label on it, but containing 3 kid-sized face masks. I took lots of pics and sent them to the seller. They responded that Amazon had an investigation going on for this, and thanked me for the detailed pics so they could investigate who at their company was switching out and stealing watches. Added yes, got a refund, and wasn't even asked to return the masks or anything. They already knew this shit was going on there and wanted to stop it on their end, if possible. I had this happen to me. It was weird. Ordered some notebooks. They sent a Benny Goodman album that had my address on one side and someone else's Sacramento address on the other. I boxed it up and returned it, but the seller wouldn't refund because it wasn't the right item, after I'd sent tons of notes saying that they sent the wrong item. They said they did their own fulfillment and don't know how it happened. It made no sense. Ultimately Amazon refunded in full and said they'd work with the seller. Amazon said they've seen this type of thing before. I had a similar issue with Amazon, though my item wasn't nearly as expensive. I'm convinced Amazon is reselling defective customer returns as if they're brand new items. I won't buy anything from them anymore. They're shady as fuck and scamming people left and right. What's fun about Amazon is that you can't filter out anyone. I contacted customer support, and after some back and forth, we do not provide the means of filtering out sellers, in order to prevent discriminatory practices. If you provide the customer that choice, that's not on you. Curious to know if the item was from an Amazon seller, i.e. fulfilled by Amazon, was it actually sold by Amazon, i.e. from manufacturer to Amazon to customer, or was it a returned item then sold to this family? Seems unlikely that the item was delivered new from the manufacturer to the consumer in that condition. There needs to be a massive class action suit against Amazon for selling fake products. I mean shit, the cops used to go into Chinatown Soho all the time and bust up fake designer goods rings. When did fraud become legal in the US? There really are laws against that shit. I was shipped nothing but the box. It was a CPU cooler. They had the shipping label on the box so you knew what it was. No tape on the cover, no seal. So just in handling it the top could open. Nothing inside. They refunded me instantly with no proof. Just talked to them on the phone. Funny thing is I went to order the same thing again. I didn't realize it was refurbished, but it arrived with no outside box. Like my original order fell out of the box and they just sent that as refurbished to me. Funny and weird. Yeah, I stopped buying any form of electronics from Amazon a couple years ago. It's flooded with knockoffs and opened items sold as new. A surprising number of boxes for expensive electronics lack any form of anti-tamper packaging to know if the product has been opened or not. Even just brand-specific tape over the box openings could do the job, but most have no seals at all. Use credit cards and don't buy shit from untrusted sellers. Yeah, it's fucked that Amazon and other companies let others use their platform to scam, and the response they got, but things usually fall in the too good to be true category. That, or the seller's name is just a bunch of Chinese characters. I've ordered Nike shoes and got a pair of fake Nike shoes from Amazon. Sleepy face, sleepy face, sleepy face. One time a friend bought 2 knives, sent the more expensive one back but in the other box's package, with a note and the bar scan for the correct one. Then a few months later, he bought the cheaper one again to give as a present. And it came back, it was the more expensive knife in the box that he originally sent back. Ooh, thanks I guess. Works out for me. I'm still pissed at Amazon and cancelled my whole account over it. Ordered a fake plant, just a cheap $30 one for the corner of my room. It was advertised as 4 feet tall. I got one that was about 4-6 inches tall. Like, the size of a lighter. I sent Amazon an image, and told them this isn't what the listing was for, since it listed the weight and dimensions of a 4-foot-tall plant in the listing. They responded and said that my image matched the image on the listing and I could not get a refund. I'm still pissed about it. Executives at Amazon, gee whiz, how do we solve this problem of fake Chinese products infesting our company? We'll do what Facebook does, just buy up all the competitors so we don't have to actually fix anything. Don't buy computer parts on Amazon. Decently big YouTuber in the motorcycle community chasing out wheels that bought a $6,000 camera from Amazon and was sent a rock. Then when they replaced it he got sent a rock again. Lamau just watched it, it was bricks the second time. I think he eventually got it corrected, but it was a nightmare. This is going to happen more and more. Amazon started with a stellar return policy to help it gain market share. Now that they have put many other businesses out of business, they will use their market share to make your experience worse and worse. It's why big companies with little competition are really bad. I am so done with Amazon. At this point Walmart seems like the more ethical company, and that's saying something. This has happened to me too. It wasn't super expensive, but not the item I ordered. I ordered a bottle of bleach-based cleaning fluid called Zep. I received a Zep bottle filled with just water instead of bleach. I couldn't return it because they won't ship a hazardous return. I live in a 15-story building. I've placed 3 separate orders and not one has ended up at my door. Always someone else's. They even sent me a picture of my parcel in front of someone's door 5 floors above mine. All 4s look the same, I guess. I love how there is literally no accountability for seller fraud on Amazon. Amazon gets it cut and doesn't really care what actual product is shipped. Completely buyer beware. But once we all collectively figure out that online shopping isn't the be-all end-all of consumerism, people will head back to brick and mortar, because once you get burned enough times, it's just not worth it. I bought a moderately expensive drone a few months back, $1,000, and they sent me 2. I called to ask how to return it, they said keep it. I was like WTF, yet they'll hassle you over a $20 item you want to return. I stopped buying on Amazon, but I'd always look for things I didn't mind being counterfeit because most of their shit is. I bought a bottle of Kenneth Cole Black off there once and it was comically fake. Barely smelled like anything and had the wrong labels on the bottle. Fuck Amazon and Bezos. I was going to buy a high-priced item, $1,200 USD, from the official vendor store on Amazon, but saw that many of the recent reviews were people bitching they received a knockoff version and Amazon refused to refund them after sending it back, stating this is not the item we shipped you. I ended up paying the manufacturer premium to get it directly from the manufacturer authorized reseller. My rule is if over $200 and a high return fraud item with easy acquire fakes, go directly to an authorized reseller directly manufacturer for purchases. I bought some car polish and they delivered it super early in the morning, so it was stolen. I tried to get a refund cause obviously the item was stolen. They proceed to ask me to ship it back to get a refund? Make it make sense. And then they wouldn't let me post a bad review cause I complained about it being stolen and then not doing anything. Sent back a camera and they said it was the incorrect model. Refused a refund and customer service on the phone said it can only be handled via email. I've emailed them every day the last 2 weeks with no response and no help from customer service. I'm out $600 and they kept the camera and won't send it back. Amazon is entirely full of fake or expired products. There is simply no reason to use Amazon anymore, it's a scam from top to bottom. I've never had any issues returning incorrect items that was actually from Amazon. I received some kind of old laptop instead of a monitor, just had to clarify it on the ticket and bring it to any Amazon-approved drop-off location. Even for used returned Amazon warehouse items, I had a motherboard was bent and looked like it was sat on. Same thing, no issue getting an instant refund as soon as item was dropped off. I suspect most of these issues are from third-party sellers, which is a whole other can of worms. I have had more than one friend buy something on Amazon and be sad that it sucked. When I said, oh yay, because that's fake, they were stunned because but I got it on Amazon. There's so much garbage on there. Amazon used to have amazing customer support till about 2012-13 and then it went to shit. Now you had better just hope they get it right the first time. I ordered a RTX 2070 Ti before, and was sent a pack of 3 smoke detectors by Amazon. After hours on the phone explaining that I never got the video card, and that I didn't have one to return, they finally shipped a new one. They didn't want the smoke detectors back, so I threw them away. I had Nest ones at the time, and none of my friends needed any. Amazon used to be very customer biased with their returns policy, not requiring incorrect items to be returned and siding with buyers when it came to missing, damaged or fake items. It's been sad to see the drift from that to the current policy, where they try to avoid refunding or resending stuff. That said, people returning weighted packages instead of the expensive electronics is a way people used to scam Amazon. The rules of big business just fuck everybody, all the time, and for the few who fight back make life as complicated miserable as possible. One of my favorites is when the package never arrives, so you visit Amazon seeking redress but the only options are return replace, neither of which address a missing item. Good on them for getting the media involved, fuck Amazon.